All right, everyone, I am pretty excited about this news that we're going to be jumping into today because this is something that I've been wanting to see happen in the MCU for a while. Let me just preface this because, as we all know, it seems like Marvel is heading into this woke future, and so because of that, I'm not as excited about this as I wish I could be, but the concept of this is still really fascinating to me. It's always been fascinating to me, and I've always wanted to see something like this happen in the MCU. So, who knows? Marvel's future is so mixed right now. They are continuing to brag about this woke future for Marvel, but we need to wait and see how they're going to be handling it when they move forward and stuff and all of that. I don't know at this point, Next year is going to be very telling with the Eternals coming out and Black Widow. Both of those movies are apparently going to have some pretty woke elements, so we'll see. We'll see how that's handled, okay? But at this time being, let's just go ahead and talk about this bit of news here. So, Avengers versus X-Men. Marvel source claims MCU heroes will clash with mutants in battle film. Now, in isolation, that sounds awesome. That sounds so epic. I've been saying this often on this channel here in live streams and in my videos. The things that I want to see most happen in the MCU is Deadpool kills the Marvel universe, or in this case, the Marvel Cinematic Universe, I guess, maybe. I've always wanted to see that. I think that would be just the most entertaining film to watch. And then I want to see Avengers versus X-Men. Both of those would be absolutely fantastic, and I've been hoping for something like that, and it looks like we may possibly be getting that. Marvel Studios is planning to introduce X-Men to its cinematic universe in a very big way. Studio president Kevin Feige first announced the mutants would become a part of the franchise during a Comic-Con panel last month, but did not go into more detail at the time. According to We Got This Covered, however, their induction will clash with the return of the Avengers. The entertainment website said a source who correctly predicted previous Marvel announced had corroborated previous reports that an Avengers vs. X-Men film is on the cards. The source added the movie will probably not arrive until the Marvel Cinematic Universe's Phase 6, expected to begin in the mid-2020s, so it's a long way away, and who knows what kind of a Marvel we're going to be dealing with at that point, That's a long way away. Things could change a lot in that time being, So, who knows, Having to wait so long makes sense, firstly because a new team of Avengers have to be assembled following the events of Avengers Endgame, probably a woke version of the Avengers. Going by the Comic-Con announcements, this new crew will include old favorites such as Thor, Scarlet Witch, and the Guardians, but will also have newcomers in the form of Natalie Portman's Lady Thor. Oh, you can't say Lady Thor. No. It's not Lady Thor. Come on, Independent. You should know better than this. It's not Lady Thor. It's Mighty Thor. It's Lady Thor. Check your wokeness, Independent. And Mahershala Ali's Blade. Some of this isn't completely accurate. We don't know if Thor is going to be in the next Avengers film. We don't know any of that. So, who knows? While Avengers vs. X-Men is reportedly being earmarked for Phase 6, other reports have predicted Wolverine will appear as early as Phase 5, which will be interesting. It'll be fascinating to see how they handle Wolverine. I mean, whoever it is not going to be Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. There's no way anyone can beat Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. I'm sorry. He's iconic. He's iconic in that role. Right up there with like Christopher Reeves, Chris Evans, Robert Downey Jr. He's iconic in that role, and that won't change. But if they get the right person, I think that they could do a good job. There's talks of like, what's his name? Edgerton. What's his first name? Why can't I think of his first name? The Edgerton kid. For some reason, I can't think of his first name. But there's talks of like him being possibly the next Wolverine, which would be kind of interesting. It'd be interesting to see how they handle that. During a recent Empire interview, Feige detailed a scrapped Avengers Endgame scene that would have Taron Egerton, there you go, would have been extremely traumatic for kids, and at Comic-Con named that the Avenger could have single-handedly taken down Thor or Thanos in the blockbuster, which was Scarlet Witch, and the extremely traumatic moment they was talking about, I believe, is the decapitated Captain America. If you guys want me to do a video on the whole decapitated Captain America thing, I could totally do that for you, so just let me know in the comments. Feige also revealed Gwyneth Paltrow had no idea Samuel L. Jackson was in the MCU, despite co-starring in 5 films with him. She didn't even know that he was in the MCU. I knew that she didn't know that he was in Avengers Endgame or Infinity War, I believe. No, one of those two. But in the MCU, really? You can find a rundown of the 10 biggest. Okay, so that's pretty much it for the article. Like I said, you know, who knows what kind of a Marvel we're going to be dealing with in the mid-2020s. That is a long way away, and things could change dramatically in the next few years for Marvel, for better or for worse. Who knows? Who knows? So, you know, at this time being in isolation, like I said, this idea is great. I have been wanting to see this on the big screen for a while, but we're just gonna have to wait. We're gonna have to wait and see, okay? That's kind of the game that we're playing with Marvel right now. It's the wait and see game. They keep on boasting this woke type of stuff, but until we actually see the movies, you know, I'm not going to just jump on board and just judge everything, you know, until I actually see the product that they give us or whatever. So, you know, we'll have to wait and see. Black Widow comes out early next year, and it'll be interesting to see how they handle that, because I know that they have some pretty woke people working on that film, which of course terrifies me and also really upsets me, because hey, we've been wanting a Black Widow movie forever. Now that we're finally getting it, it might possibly be a woke Black Widow movie. Black Woko? I don't know. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you think about all of this. And with that being said, I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye.